Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Zoologist AK, and today we are going to learn about structure of the bone tissue by taking an example of a long bone, humerus. Humerus is a arm bone, and with the help of this bone we will understand how different parts, blood vessels, bone marrow are arranged in a bone to give it the final structure. So a bone has following parts. First one is diaphysis. Diaphysis is nothing but the longitudinal part of a bone where the bone grows itself longitudinally, and these part form diaphysis in later adulthood of an organism. So we can say that diaphysis is the main body of the bone, and at its both end, proximal and distal, are known as epiphysis. Then what is metaphysis? Metaphysis consists epiphyseal plate. You can see here in both the proximal and distal part there are some lines, and these lines are formed by epiphyseal lines, and these epiphyseal lines allow this body diaphysis, this longitudinal section of a bone, to grow in length up to 18 to 21 years of age. Here, before 18 to 21 years, cartilage section is present, but later on this cartilage is replaced by bone, which result in formation of these lines, and these lines later on known as epiphyseal lines. So the diaphysis part of a bone consists the compact bone, and this proximal and distal part of a bone consists the spongy bone. We are going to learn about spongy and compact bone in my upcoming video. Next is articular cartilage. Articulate cartilage is a thin layer of hyaline cartilage. Hyaline cartilage is nothing but a grey color film consistency of some amount of collagen. Collagen is a fiber that provides elasticity and flexibility to the bone tissue. It contains nerves or blood vessels to supply different nutrients and nerves to control it in a voluntary mechanism. Cartilage consists some cartilage or collagen forming cells that are known as chondrocytes, and it also consists some lacunae, that is space, and some matrix that form its part. So articular cartilage consists the hyaline cartilage. This grey color shows the presence of hyaline cartilage, where bone articulate with another bone. Articulate means the point where one bone connect or join with another bone, and it result in the formation of joints. There are different kinds of joints like hinge joint, ball and socket joint, etc. These joints help in movement of a bone, and this articular cartilage prevent the friction when two bones moves together. Next one is medullary cavity. Medullary cavity is nothing but a hollow space within the diaphysis of a bone. You can see here this hollow cavity is known as the medullary cavity, which contains yellow bone marrow for the formation of white blood cells, immune cells, leukocytes, monocytes, and blood vessels. In the marrow cavity, red bone marrow, for the formation of different type of RBCs, plasma, etc. Then periosteum. periosteum is the upper covering of the bone that result in the formation of tendons or ligaments, or we can say that it attached the bone with tendons and ligaments. It consists a tough connective tissue sheath, and this connective tissue will supply the blood or blood vessels to the bone. So its main purpose to present here is this only, that it will supply the blood to the bone surface, and it will protect the bone, and it will assist in fracture repair, and it will help in nourishing the bone tissue, as it will supply blood, and blood will consist of different types of nutrient and will exchange carbon dioxide and oxygen within the bone tissue. It is also a attachment point for ligaments and tendons. Ligaments join a bone to another bone, and tendons join skeletal muscle to a bone. Tendons is tough and inelastic in nature, but ligaments are strong, but they are elastic in nature. Tendons is a modification of white fibrous tissue, but ligaments is a modification of yellow elastic tissue with some collagen fiber.